Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hello, Tim.
You're back from your trip.
Oh, yeah, what a trip it was. I went to Los Angeles. Every celebrity came up to me and said, "Are you the girl who dates that hot stud?"
And then there was some girl behind you, and you were like, "No, I date the fat dumbass."
Yeah, that's what happened. And that girl was like, "I know him. He sucks."
Yeah. That's good. Well, we have a guest today. Myka, introduce our fucking guest.
I'm thrilled to have her here. Star of Instagram,
Whoa.
TikTok,
Wow.
comedian about town, Elle Orlando.
Hi, yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on a Monday. We're doing this on a Monday because we're busy. We got to get shit in because I have to leave to go to Indiana.
Oh, the great lands of Indiana.
Yes. All right, Elle, you need to scoot up and talk into the mic a little bit more.
Sorry.
We're getting new mics. We got new mics on the way.
You promised you wouldn't fight in front of her.
I'm sorry. I get all OCD. I get crazy about the sound, and then I want to fucking kill myself when the guest doesn't talk into the mic right.
Okay.
No, I'm going with Shane Torres
So
this
if you want
weekend.
to push a little farther back, we'd all understand.
Going with Shane Torres this weekend to the Bloomington Comedy Attic, and then I'm working for my dad next week.
Oh, is it time for impressive plugs already?
Yeah, we can do plugs now. Elle, do you have any plugs?
Let's see. No, I don't think so. Just follow me on Instagram.
All right,
Yeah.
nice. And that's at Elle Orlando, ELL.
Yeah, it's at _Elle Orlando _ The underscores are annoying as hell, but some little bitch already has Elle Orlando. She's like
What is she doing with it?
She's it's
A
her name and
basketball
she's
player?
a basketball player. Well, she's in high school. She's in high school.
God
Actually,
damn
also
it.
lives in Florida. I've stalked her a little bit. I've thought about
Paying her off?
or like threatening her or something. But
Yeah.
I'm like, she's just living her dream.
Fucking get her arrested in Russia. Move along.
Yeah. Russia, get on that shit. Her name's Elle Orlando. She needs to be destroyed. So
Damn it, let's kill her.
Her
Clever
name
brain.
is Elle Orlando and she lives in Florida.
I know, that's literally me.
Ugh.
And I think she's something. She's not white.
Okay.
Damn, I think it's fucked up she lives in Kissimmee, St. Cloud.
Good one. Because her last name's Orlando, but
Kissimmee, St.
that's a
Cloud is
city.
right
It's a
next to
different-
Orlando.
Everyone knows that, Elle.
I've never heard that word before in my life.
If you go to Disney like I do, I'm a Disney adult, I love it.
Are you?
No, but my friend Andrew is, and I'll go with him.
Oh, yeah. Dude, okay. Anytime I go to Disney, I'm like, all right, this shit is so fun.
It's tight.
Yeah.
It's super tight. We drink around the world. We met Taryn Killam and Robin, what's her name? That bitch from...
Oh my God, I love her.
the bitch from How I Met Your Mother.
Sorry, the Canadian girl.
From
How I Met Your Mother.
Colby Smulders. We met Taryn Killam and Colby
Tim,
Smulders.
this show is before her time.
Oh, and our friend Sabbath started crying and telling Colby Smulders that it meant so much just to meet her.
That's hilarious. Dude, also, you'll see the fattest people in the world at Disney World, and it's a spectacle, really.
It's truly incredible how fat people can get.
Yeah.
I guess that remind me never to fly into Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm a nervous flyer. I don't need that much fat shit on its way in.
No, I know, right?
But you've got all those fat people down there to soften the plane's landing if it starts fucking going down.
That's a good point, Tim.
Yeah. So, Myka, you were in LA. We had to do a whole edition of the show where I made up a game show
All
that
right.
sucks.
Without me. You
And-
did an episode without me. How bad was it?
It was really good. We had Tommy McNamara on, former guest, and we had Ashley Hamilton, former guest, go at it. And the game I created called Wiki Me This Batman, it's a game that's nonsensical, but Ashley Hamilton guessed one of the answers before she got any of the hints.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Damn, so if you want to see which one that was, you got to go back to a different episode, folks.
Yeah, it was last week's episode. Myka, you were in LA. What were you doing?
I was filming an Olay spot with Cornbread from RuPaul's Drag Race. I actually filmed a number of spots. She's a very talented lady. We're editing it now. Very exciting. Also ended up at the roast of Burt Kreischer,
Oh, shit.
Was it the roast of Burt Kreischer or the roast of Whitney Cumming?
It was Whitney Cummings produced roast of Burt Kreischer.
Oh.
Shout out to Nicole Amy Schreiber, who got me in VIP status.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
How was it?
It was very funny. It was off the rails batshit.
Hell yeah.
Because Whitney Cummings is, I've never seen her live. You could tell immediately she's a genius, but she's also a crazy control freak.
Yeah.
And she was producing this thing and also ended up on the dais last minute, except everyone had a bunch of jokes for her, so I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And like the whole time she's like on the dais, like micromanaging audience members to like shut up, like getting up from her seat or like getting Bert a drink. I'm like, no one can get Bert a drink but you.
Yeah.
Like what is like what? And then so Bert hands her an empty and she gives him this look like fuck you. I'm like, you're the one bringing him drinks. Like you made yourself this person. It was wild. She was just spiraling out of control. It's true meltdown. I would pay. I don't know how much they're going to charge on OnlyFans for it, but I'll pay for a couple versions, send them out to people. It's pretty good.
Damn, I want to see that shit. Yeah, I feel like whenever I've watched Whitney Cummings like podcast a couple times, and I'm like, yeah, she gets shit done.
It was wild. She's one of those doers, but also I'm like, yo, the train is on the tracks.
Yeah,
like you just gotta fucking sit in your chair and let the engine
relax.
go.
Damn.
Yep.
Tim doesn't relate to anything that's happening.
No, I've been to Home Depot. Home Depot, that's where doers get stuff done.
Is that their slogan?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I went in there and couldn't afford anything. Had to go. But
what do you know how to build?
most stuff, I don't know.
Oh, really? You can build stuff?
Yeah.
You need a handyman? Tim's a handyman.
Oh, very
handyman
cool.
for hire.
Yeah.
He won't do it for free, but
He does nothing for free.
no, he'll work for free. I'm the one sitting there behind. You fucking owe me rent, you broke piece of shit.
Yeah. I hung Kevin's TV for free the other day.
Damn it, Tim.
Kevin goes, what do I give you, $100? I go, Kevin, God, no. You're a teacher. You teach the children.
Yeah, you teach the children how to get a better job than that so they can afford to have their friend hang a TV in their house.
Anyways, I just told him to get me a fucking Uber home because he lives in the fucking ghetto and it's fucking horrible over there.
Oh, you worked for going home.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't want to get back on the bus. I got on the bus over there. Everybody smelled like fucking shit.
Gross.
I smelled terrible. Dude, this Uber, I didn't tell you this. I think the guy took out the seats in the car and just put like wood planks down and then just a leather sheet over them. It was the worst car I've ever been in my life.
That's really funny.
I went to sit down and
Of course you're fucking free Uber. The one Uber you've taken in like probably months because he's so poor. He eats hot dogs and mac and cheese for every meal. He's so poor. And he
I don't eat them both. I eat either mac and cheese or hot dogs.
What is he, rich?
Yeah. I can't afford to eat both of them at the same
Weenie
time.
Mac, that's for the elite.
But I went to sit down and hurt my butt because I thought I was sitting down on like a regular seat.
So sad. Kevin, you pay for a real Uber. Do you think Kevin was just like, I'll get you an Uber?
Maybe-
and then he calls his friend.
Maybe he got me a sidecar. Remember sidecar when like Uber and Lyft started? It was like if you had like a 94 Toyota Corolla, you could be on it on sidecar for like $7. You could pick someone up.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
It was in Chicago. I remember my buddy was getting picked up by this real hunk of shit. And I was like, what is this? He goes, sidecar, man. It was like $10 cheaper than either of the other ones.
So it's just cheap Uber?
Yeah, because the cars are so shitty.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
Like, because for
I
Uber,
like it.
Uber, you have to have like a certain era car, I think.
Dude, some of the Ubers I've gotten in, though, like, I couldn't even breathe. Like, something died in there. Like, the smells get so...
Probably their dream of becoming a technician or whatever, whatever they came to do.
Yeah. They were a doctor back in India, and now they're an Uber driver.
It's rough, man. I got in one day. I was so hungover, and I opened the door. The music is as loud as it can possibly be, and it smelled like shit in there. And I had the window down, and he was like, "Hey man, put the window up." I go, "I'm gonna vomit in your car if I don't have this window down." It was so fucking bad.
Yeah. Dude, there's been a lot of weird smells just in the subways lately.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
guys smelled the subways?
So I haven't been I've been in the train since before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I have really been. I know.
You're doing well.
Well, it's a combination of being rich, being out of town, and hibernating, and just saying no to pretty much everything, canceling shows, being a real psychopath about it.
Very cool.
It's kind of nice, but the point is, tonight's my first night. We'll see.
Yeah.
How's your week?
Oh, doing the subway?
Yeah, getting on the train.
It didn't smell too bad today, but for some reason, like the subway, I think 2 days ago, smelled like dead rats, vomit, diarrhea.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
SantaCon.
SantaCon.
It was SantaCon.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah.
Well, the weather outside is. Damn it! I didn't have anything.
Wow, Tim could have said any bad adjective. Oh no!
I got one.
It's
I got
contagious.
it. Myka, I
Stupidity.
I got it. Well, the Santas outside are smelly, and they're throwing up on the train.
Well, nope.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
No.
Pretty good.
That was
better
bad.
than my first one.
I don't know. It's like bad libs to worse libs.
All right. That's enough of that.
We all know the worst libs are the people at Chappelle and Elon's show last night in San Francisco.
What's that?
They all booed Elon. It was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was great. Although I listened to the video and they didn't boo him as much as I'd like. You know how they're always like, oh, this person got booed, and then you hear some people cheering and you're like, get out of here.
Like, guy in the very back was like, boo. Who said that?
It was like a 50-50 split. I don't want to give him that, but it was like, I don't know, people might have been cheering for the booing, though.
He did say, I'm rich, bitch, and a bunch of people booed him.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you didn't see
said
that?
that?
Yeah, he said, I'm rich, bitch, and then he got booed by a lot of people.
He's such a loser, man.
I can't wait till he's dead.
I like him. I think he's really cool. Me and my incel friends think he's really nice. He's going to help us.
Yeah.
He also gave Mr. Beast $1 million.
Tim's the only incel with a girlfriend.
Yeah.
A living girlfriend.
Oh, Myka,
Time for
speaking
hot
of
takes?
incels, let's do a hot take. This is our segment. Hot takes. Myka's going to read them. Going to read a hot take, and Elle and I are going to do something about it. Nice.
Okay.
Good song today. My songs are bad today.
All right, let's try this one.
Let's try it on for size and talk into the microphone.
No. Oops.
All right, this is coming. Okay, so for hot takes, we take something from the internet and we hear the topic, and you judge immediately if they're an asshole, if they're not. This is from Am I an Asshole?
Yeah.
Am I an asshole? You decide, and then we listen to the rest of the story.
Okay.
I'm losing my mind. Okay.
Normally, we side at all times with the men. It has to be egregious to not side with the men. Just letting you know that.
Yeah, honestly, any woman on Reddit is pathetic. Okay, so
Yeah, Reddit is for boys.
Reddit is for boys. Pinterest is for girls.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Am I the asshole for calling out stepfamily's dirty laundry at Thanksgiving after they criticized me for being unmarried?
Nope.
No.
Nope. You're allowed to do that. Your step
Yeah.
family's full of shit. Fuck them. You're allowed to be unmarried if you want. You're probably ugly and fat, so you're allowed to do that. Go ahead, Elle. What do you got to say?
I would also say no. Family is just the worst usually, and they don't even. I feel like a family half the time they're like so oblivious to their own bullshit. They just think that they're like above you, and they're
Right.
like, "Oh, let me fix your problem by just telling you need to get married." Like, oh, that doesn't do anything.
No, it's just something they can check off their list,
Yeah.
and they can stop caring about you.
Yeah.
I'm still getting shit from this from my family, so it's possible I may be a bit of the asshole here.
Oh, well, but your family's going to want to give you shit for as long as they possibly can.
Oh yeah, totally.
I wouldn't do this to my family, but I don't have a step family. I have a regular family, like a normal person. Go on.
Oh, this is their
Interesting.
step family.
No, I don't know what Tim's talking
I thought
about.
you said a step family.
I'm still getting shit from this from my family, so it's possible.
Read the first part.
Oh yeah, step family. You're right.
Step
Oh my
family.
God.
Oh my god. Okay, so I forgot. All right.
You read the motherfucker.
I don't care.
I would still say he's not in the wrong because it's like these aren't even his close family; it's his step.
Well, it's
Right.
actually a woman.
Oh.
Elle. I, 29 female.
Is the step family all men? Because
Let's
I'm
find
going to
out.
have to side with them.
The players are my mom, stepdad, and 4 step siblings, 35-year-old male, 37-year-old male, 40 female, 42 male. Okay, so she's younger and cooler than everyone, we can assume.
She's 29?
And their families, yes.
Okay.
So apparently, they're probably from the first marriage.
Okay, yeah.
So, okay.
I've
I'm the
seen the
black
Brady
sheep,
Bunch.
so and then I'm the only one not married with kids, but that's by my preference. I love living alone, I don't want kids, and having a partner just isn't that important to me. Incel, okay.
Yes, let's go, lady.
This girl is ugly. Okay, my family. I just kind of find being alone is what I like to do. On
No,
purpose.
you can be hot and sad. I've seen it before. I used to be it.
Oh, Tim.
Back when I was in shape.
Yeah, you were sad then?
No. I was drinking. It's got me to the shape I'm in now.
How are you in shape and drinking?
What do you mean? I was working at the moving company. Oh. I was looking
you
good.
mean since I've known you? Yeah. You were referring to a time I knew you?
Yeah.
But he was hot. I'm like, oh, I wonder what's
That's the best. When I was working at the moving company, that's the best shape I'd been in since high school.
I was picturing him in his little high school wrestling uniform with hair and stuff.
No, I was still balding, big forehead, but boy, oh boy, I weighed 185 pounds. I look good.
Those were the days. I do every now and then I get shown photos of us from when we first started dating, and I'm like, God damn, what could have been?
Yeah, dude. Seeing people you date young, it's just like, I don't know. I think you shouldn't even go there because then you're like seeing them with more hair, seeing them hot. Their potential.
Seeing them before they gained 200 pounds. Truly wild.
Yeah.
I gained 40.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
A different boyfriend.
But also 40 is gross.
It is gross. Listen, I'm not saying it's not
That's too
gross.
much. The national average was 30, Tim.
Yeah.
You're fat. You got fatter than the American average.
You're a feeder.
I am not. I constantly hide my food from you.
Well, I still find it because I can reach everything in the house.
All right.
Myka can't hide anything too high because I can reach everything.
I hide everything high, if you know what I mean.
She gets high and hides things, is what you're saying.
That's what it's a pretty good pun. Not really. Okay. My family has been asking me when I'm going to get a boyfriend and settle down since I was 19, and the answer has always been, ooh, never. I was going
she's
to...
gay.
Right?
Yeah.
Or asex.
Or asexual, yeah. Yeah.
Right. Or ugly and protecting her feelings. Okay.
Yeah.
No, ugly girls always have the most crushes.
I feel like ugly girls have I feel like they always have boyfriends though.
Yeah.
Because they settle. Or maybe they're not settling if they're dating their level.
No, but you can't date your level when you're an ugly girl because there's nothing worse.
Yeah, here's the thing. As a man, and I hate to say this, I hate to say this as a man who always defends men, but women almost never, or men are never settling for the women they get.
No.
Women are normally always settling for the men they get.
To it.
Yeah.
This podcast.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
no, but I'm fun and stuff.
I think the reason why I'm single is because I only like to date up and no one's coming down.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that proves this point.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Well, someday. Here's what you do, Elle. You pick one, then you rise above them, snatch them up.
Yeah.
Set your sights, get a little better, snatch them.
Yeah. Okay, that's smart.
All right. By then, will they be too low for you?
I just need to get one notch above them, and then I feel like because if you wait too long on a crush or something, then you're gonna get to know them, and you're like, wait, you're not cool at all.
And then, the worst problem of all is avoiding a bad relationship before it starts. That sucks.
Oh, this guy's really angry and has a lot of holes in his walls that this art covers up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I figured that out now before he hit me.
Yeah. And I was just impressed he had art on his walls. I would be fooled by that. All right. If you're going home and a man has art behind his walls, art on his walls, and you're impressed, take a little peek-see.
Behind. Yeah, that's a good tip, honestly.
A good tip.
Because here's the thing.
They're all the same level.
You're like, why are all these photos so low in the size, at the height of my head?
Yeah. Roughly the size of an average woman. Yeah.
Man, if the place is really nice, though, there could be a safe behind it with jewels.
Ooh,
Tim reads a lot of adventure stories.
I'm
reads a lot about pirates and stuff.
I'm big into pirate culture.
That informs a lot of his creative decisions.
We watched Blackbeard. We watched Captain
read the
Phillips.
rest of this. Okay.
What? I was saying we watched Captain Phillips the other day.
Good.
The pirates are black. It's not just for their beards anymore. That's what I was going to say about. That should have been the tagline for Captain Phillips.
You don't have to do anything about that. You can just let him let it out. It's kind of like an overfilled tire.
Yeah. He's just got things to say.
I thought it was a good tagline for Captain Phillips.
All right. I was going to skip Thanksgiving, but my mom insisted that she wanted everyone home this year if possible, so I went. It was the usual drill. My youngest stepbrother and his wife are having another kid, so that was the big announcement. This was fine until around the end of dinner. One of the sister-in-laws asked if I'm not anxious to have kids since I'm almost 30 and time is running out. I laughed and said, nah, I'm good. And that led to one of the stepbrothers saying that every family needs an old maiden aunt and some other comments I didn't appreciate.
Well, yeah, that's already shitty.
Old maiden aunt, she's younger than you bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, but an old maid's just an old maid, I think back in the day was like 24 if she didn't have a kid.
I think he's talking about like in the future, like when their kids are older, like everyone needs that lonely, terrible aunt that hates the world. But that doesn't even make sense.
But also, they kind of do need that.
Yeah. I mean,
That's who takes care of everybody.
Oh, yeah. That's
also,
true.
who gives better gifts than the lady who doesn't have to buy stuff for the kids all the time?
That's right.
Myka?
I spoil my niece. And by spoiler, I mean see her once every 3 years and she's 6.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. Okay. I said, let's move on, but my mom said, we're just worried about you. This is where I'm possibly the asshole. I know all the family dirt, so I said, well, I'm the only person at this table that's not an alcoholic, a cheater, or constantly broke as fuck because I have more kids than I can afford, so I'm not the one to worry about. Yo!
Damn.
Thanksgiving.
Sounds like it was just me and her at that table.
Yeah.
And that's how I brought Thanksgiving to a dead halt, and no one said a thing for the rest of dinner, but my texts are radioactive still. I feel like it was probably riding the line, and my mom says this has caused a lot of problems among the siblings, but also they kind of started it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like Thanksgiving, you're kind of you're supposed to fight. Like it's not like a holiday where you're all supposed to have a good time. Like that doesn't make sense. Like you're all supposed to air shit out, get it out, so then by Christmas you guys can make up.
Is that what you do when you're in the Orlando household?
Oh yeah. Well, the fighting just never stops, and then
so your plan is not working.
Plan is not working, but then you get the majority of the year off because then there's no more holidays that you need to see your family for.
Right.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad that things are going well with you and your family. Myka, what do you think? Do you think I don't think she's the asshole. I think her.
At all.
Yeah, I don't think she's the
Not
asshole.
at fucking all. I love that she dropped cheating into the mix.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Because listen, alcoholic people can know about. You know what I mean? Broke as fuck. Everybody knows that cheating. Those are some secrets.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Think I can't remember. You would think the like wives of the people or the spouses were there to hear that.
And you're assuming that the men are the cheaters, which they probably are. But
yeah.
Yeah, you never know. But you never know.
You never know.
Could be both parties.
That's right. I watched White Lotus.
Myka.
Ooh, same. That was a good
Finale?
season finale. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about it.
It was good, but they left so much up to imagination.
Not for me. I know exactly what happened.
Because Myka imagined it.
No, but listen. All the
Listen,
things were like,
no
this
spoil.
happened.
What if people are going to get mad about spoilers?
When does this come out?
Wednesday.
That's enough time, I think. Here's the thing. The people... Okay, I avoided Twitter because I had to wait for Tim to get home last night.
Yeah.
And I'm like... Sure enough, I see, like, people are already posting about White Lotus. I'm like, it's happening right now. Can you just fucking chill?
Yeah.
Can you give me the evening?
Yeah,
And as soon as Tim gets home, I'm like, stop making food. We have to watch White Lotus because I cannot stay off social media this long.
Well, okay, then possible spoiler alerts. I'm just letting people know now. Are you guys going to continue to talk about it?
Should we?
If you want to.
Okay, yes. Possible spoiler. Skip ahead. Tim, you'll have to give him a timestamp later.
No,
When do they
I will
get back?
not be doing that.
Tim, you have to give him a timestamp.
No. Elle, what do you like better? White Lotus or Succession? Do you watch Succession?
I did for the first 4 seasons, but then I didn't. It got like worse, so I stopped.
There's
watching.
only
There's only
3.
3 seasons.
No, of Succession?
Yes.
No, there's like 4. Oh, maybe.
You're thinking billions?
No, Succession?
There's only had 3
There's
seasons.
literally 4 seasons.
I wish that were true.
Elle, I wish I could agree with...
Do Google how many seasons are
Myka
there.
has watched the show 5 different times.
Okay.
I
Then
wish
it's
there was a
season-
4th season.
Then there, it's It's season.
Succession season 4 release date. Unfortunately, as of November 2022, an official release date has not been confirmed.
The 3rd season is not good.
You think it's not good? See, I think every season of Succession is better than White Lotus. Myka and I got in that argument today.
Well, it's just a completely different show, so it's hard to compare them. But I think they're both good shows.
Ensemble casts, complicated characters, deviousness, twists and turns.
Deviousness.
If you want to hook me onto a show, add some deviousness. And lay it on. The more deviosity, the better.
I liked how but White Lotus dives into relationships more, and I like that.
Oh, what do you think fucking Shiv and what's his face are, if not
Tom.
a fucking Tom? They're a complicated open relationship couple. Then you've got Roman and his weird sex thing with Jerry, and how he keeps getting these hot girls and won't bang them. Then there's Kendall, who keeps making the same mistake over and over again. And let's not forget Logan, the man who has cheated on his wife so many times and she keeps coming back to him for the money.
And Cousin Greg is funny.
And Cousin Greg is funny.
Hitting on women is truly deplorable. It drives my pussy right out.
Yeah, he is so hot, and he's so funny.
You think he's hot?
Yeah, but I like ugly guys.
Wow.
Is that what you meant by you shoot up for?
Yeah, the guys I like are ugly.
They're
but
tall and ugly. Shoot up.
Yeah. They're ugly. They're ugly in a hot way, you know?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's its own hot. That's regularly accepted hot. The Adam Driver effect.
Yeah. I don't really know if I think he's hot, but yeah.
Okay, you're out of bounds.
He's not hot, Myka. I'm saying he's not hot. And then
okay.
The show's take is that he's not hot.
I mean, he just has a ginormous body. He kind of just looks like a sea creature.
That.
Yeah. I hate that too.
I hate men who look like sea creatures with bad haircuts and make strange faces when I talk about them.
So she's talking about a manatee. She says I look like She's saying I look
I'm
like
talking
a
about
manatee.
a man in a tee.
I'm not. Yeah, I am a man in a tee. That's true. Anyway, Adam Driver. The take on this show is that he's not hot.
Yeah. I agree.
We think that what's her name should win an Emmy for her performance.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Coolidge.
Totally. She's such a good actress.
Okay, now we're going to be spoilers, but the season finale.
Yeah.
No one could have done it. This is now a TV Takes show.
TV
Takes show.
Do you think her husband ended up getting the
money?
The money.
That's the one thing I don't know.
I have a theory that he didn't because you can't get what's it called, prenup or whatever. Even in that circumstance, if there was any evidence of foul play.
That's what I think too. I think there's too much going on.
Yeah.
La Polizia are going to get involved.
Yeah, and then the boat full of murdered men. And then her hand was on the gun. I'm sure they're going to find the fingerprints. Fuck that guy. Oh, I hated that. I wanted her to make the boat. Why was that so hard? I'm like, Jennifer, you could do it.
That was, you watch him.
She didn't take her heels off.
Climb the stairs up, and then she's like, I can't do it. I'm like, use the stairs that he just used.
Yeah, what are you talking about? She was,
I was so exciting. Okay.
Yeah, so exciting.
Let's move on to our next segment, Tim.
All right, it's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin. Ding, 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 ding,
no, this is the
ding,
worst
ding.
segment. We should not do it.
Myka, quit cutting the legs off the segment before we fucking started.
Well, we're talking about the TVs and stuff, so I thought maybe that could take place at this segment, and we don't have to do this segment.
Wrong again, bitch. Here we go. Australian runner breaks world record with 107 marathons in 107 days.
Cool. Is there anything more to the story than the headline, Tim?
An Australian woman broke a Guinness World Record by running a 26.2 mile marathon every day for 107 days. She plans to continue until she reaches 150. Can you believe that?
Yo,
a 150-year-old woman running marathons every day?
No, until she reaches
I don't believe it.
150 marathons, you silly idiot. Arcana Murray Bartlett 32, began her daily marathon running routine in August in Cape York, Queensland.
Wait, can you imagine being 32 and already giving up on having any kind of a real life?
No, that takes up your entire day.
She's just gonna Forrest Gump it. Is she mildly retarded in a folksy way?
Myka, we don't.
Sorry, is she clever brained?
Oh,
Yeah, she kind of is. Her eyes are pretty far apart.
Oh, yeah.
So is Anya Taylor-Joy. That doesn't mean she's clever brained.
That's true. She broke the Guinness World Record of most consecutive days running a marathon distance, parentheses, female. Oh. The previous record was 106. Can you believe it? She beat the record at 107?
Tim, I just kept staring at you. Listen, what's the man's record?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like 149. That's why she wants to get to 150.
Yeah.
She's got to beat the man's record or I don't give a fuck.
She calls her project the Tiptoe 2022 as she began running in Cape York, known as Australia's Northern Tip, and plans to finish her 150th marathon in Port Melbourne, Victoria, known as the country's southern toe.
Port Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Does that have the R in it? Yes or
You
no?
don't say Melbourne.
See, listen,
it's called Melbourne.
But
Melbourne.
Okay, Melbourne toast. Listen, you read it like you're supposed. Everything is read in American dialect unless otherwise stated. It sounds like you have the accent in Melbourne, but you said
Melbourne.
Do you do an accent?
Oh, yeah, I can do an Australian accent.
My hips, my feet, my pussy, and my back ache.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, she said my pussy?
No, my guy, I did it for funny haha jokes.
Damn it.
A little bit emotionally exhausted too after reaching the record Sunday. The challenge is now to keep it going, and I'm excited to see what my body can do. I bet it's move forward one step at a time.
She's destroying her body.
What her body can do is die at 50.
Yeah, what? This is, my hips, feet, legs, don't you need those, bro?
Yeah.
You're 32.
Bro.
You're 32. She's trying to destroy herself. Another ugly girl.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'd fuck her.
No, she's cute. She has a hot bod.
Yeah.
Does she? Her hips
She's
and
skinny.
her hips and feet. Let me see.
She is skinny.
Well,
she looks like
she'd
this.
have to be.
Yeah. She's skinny.
So there
she
she
looks, everyone's beautiful in their own ways.
That's not true at all.
Not true at all.
Yeah. A lot of people are incredibly ugly, like many of the residents of Orlando, people who go to Disney World, guys you've dated.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think ugly people go to Disney World because the puppets and stuff have to be nice to them?
Yeah.
They're like, it's the most hugs they get in a year.
The princesses have to hug them.
Yeah.
Finally, a woman's touched me.
Are you playing the old episode from...
No, we're about to do our next segment.
Oh.
Reviews for the podcast. This is where I go on Apple iTunes and look to see if you've left a review for the podcast. We like people to leave 5-star reviews, but you can really leave whatever review you want. As long as you follow your heart and leave the review you want to leave. No one left any reviews on the...
Have you ever read the 1-star review?
We have read the 1-star review. We have 2. One was from someone saying that we fat shamed too much.
That's so funny.
Where is that one?
Oh, we don't do that every episode. This one.
Garbage
that
human. I've seen this lady trolling fat people on Instagram. She's a bully, and this podcast is garbage as well. Heart.
Oh, wow, that's nice. We're not trolling fat people on this one. We're congratulating or celebrating skinny people.
Yes.
Yeah,
which is very different.
And this one's from Becky's Avenger, our first 1-star review. And Becky's Avenger, if you're listening to this still, you are a bitch, and I will fucking find you.
We're gonna...
1 star. I tried to get into it, but honestly, it's boring. So, pretty harsh. But I also read the comments from the episode on YouTube. So this is coming from Robert Faudre. I don't know. I can't really read that well.
Yeah.
But it says, this was from last week's episode with the game. He said, "Good game, Tim. I learned one thing," smiley face, and then forgot it. Thanks, Robert.
What does that
Thanks,
even
Robert.
mean?
I don't know. He probably learned something from the game and then he forgot because all of our listeners are clever-brained idiots.
It's true.
And we love them with all our hearts.
2 likes, too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are both from me and the show.
Good.
All right. So now...
2 likes? We have 2 likes on it?
No, we had 17 likes from me, the 5 different accounts I have. We got Elle this week.
If you're bored, you guys, this week, go to our YouTube page and just start liking up the videos. You don't have to watch them, but, maybe put them on mute while you're at work and just let them roll.
Yeah, let them roll, you fucking cocksuckers. All right. So we've told people, hey, if you want, you can send us a theme song. We would love to hear theme songs. You can send them to greathangpod@gmail.com. And guess what? We got one. We already have a theme song, but we got a new one from animator and friend of the show, Louis Tuck. Do you know Louis Tuck? He makes cartoons.
He's asking you. Because
Yeah.
Oh, me? No.
Oh, okay.
He makes Tim and I were featured in one of his cartoons as voices.
Yes.
Oh. I was also featured in another one that he did, Karen Sucks, run by famous Karen Feehan, comedian friend of the show. Cool. He's an incredibly talented artist and apparently a musician.
Yes. So now we are going to listen to and be as true. And we got to be as honest as possible with our review of this song. And I will put it in the episode too while we play it. But here is the song that Louis Tuck has sent us for the show.
That was really good.
I absolutely love it. Louis, yeah. I got to be, if I'm being honest, the fact that you made anything just makes me love it. So I'm proud of you. Thank you very much for sending that in.
That was real trippy. I'm going to do some mushrooms and listen to it, and it'll sound normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it at the front of the episode this week, but our other one rocks pretty hard.
Yeah, we do love it.
Maybe I'll make this one the intro for the Patreon episodes.
Oh my God.
You said ooh like a nice person, and Myka did it like a fucking asshole. God, you were such a fucking asshole jerk dickhead.
I have a good time.
All right, so that was the new song. Elle.
Yeah.
We're on to I told you either if you had a tip for being a great hang or a good party story.
Okay.
This is the time for that.
I would say a tip for being a great hang is to let other people talk about themselves. I feel like, especially because like I have really bad
Go on.
I have really bad like social anxiety, and I feel really awkward when I talk to especially like new people or just like people I'm not like really good friends with. And I feel like in those situations, I just I let people talk about themselves, and I just ask them questions about themselves, and then they walk away thinking I'm awesome.
That's sick. That is sick.
Fun. Every time I leave hanging out with Elle, I'm like, she's awesome. And now I'm like, have I been fooled into talking about myself the whole time?
Well, that's my theory. I don't know if people think I'm awesome or they're like, she's socially retarded.
And now I'm like, I just thought I was so interesting that people want to know how my day went. Damn it.
I know I'm not being tricked into talking about myself. I was gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Whether you ask questions or not, brother, I'm telling you about me.
Or drink alcohol. I feel like when you drink alcohol, you're immediately a good hang. Especially to alcoholics. You know?
Yeah. Alcoholics love it when you're on their level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Until you're not good at it, and then get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, totally. Then you can overcorrect that for sure. What was the second question? A story.
If you had a good
do you have like a good party story? Like one, like if someone's like, what was an incredible night out for you? Do you have like a go-to story? If you don't, that's no big deal. You don't have to have one. Like it was an either or situation for the tip or the story.
He's trying to tell you not to tell a story. I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you have a story about how you asked a guy a bunch of questions one night, we'll listen to it.
No, it was just one time.
You're an asshole. You keep calling me the asshole. Which you're a secret asshole because you say it with a smile, and I don't have the decency to do that.
Yeah, that's the one thing. People, the other night we were talking about my friend who like, everyone's always mad at him when he makes like snide remarks. He goes, "You make like the same remarks." I go, "I smile when I do it."
Yeah.
And people think it's fine.
Maybe you just, you're tricking people into thinking you're not being a dick.
I have a cute kind of racism that people really appreciate.
Well, it's sort of like he's clever brain, so like no one really feels threatened or outmatched.
Yeah.
No one's like, I got outmatched by him. They're like, oh, this thing keeps talking.
You tried. But it was at IU, so I thought you would like
Indiana University. Yeah, let's go. I'm listening.
He's holding his lucky 3 quarters.
I'll be there this week.
What's going on over there?
Oh, I found him on the ground. I was going to put him in.
3 quarters.
I'm going to be at IU this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a girl that died.
Hell yes. This is a party story.
Yes. Wait. Was she the one that went missing?
Well, she went missing, but she was murdered.
Yeah.
So it was 2015, and so it was Lil 5 weekend, and Lil 5 happens it's like the big drinking party weekend at IU.
It's a bike race that is kind of like the Indianapolis 500, but they're racing bikes.
Yeah, and it's like Friday, Saturday are the 2 big days. But they found out that this girl, I think her name was Hannah, I forgot her last name, but she went missing.
Gone and also forgotten.
And also, she went missing, and then they found out that she was murdered on Friday. And so I had a friend.
Hannah Wilson,
yeah. Basically what happened... Oh, it's so scary. This guy was stalking her, and she actually reported someone stalking her to the police 2 or 3 times the weeks before, because he would come and just flash his brights of his car into her window. And she called the police a couple times. They're like, yeah, we can't do anything about it. And then she got an Uber home that week from a party, the Little 5 party, and he followed her in. He was waiting for her. He basically killed her and then drove her out to some field far away, and then.
And this is a party story?
No, sorry.
Oh,
so
okay.
No. This is last podcast on the left now.
This is setting the scene. Okay, so she dies on Friday. I had a friend who used to go to IU her freshman, sophomore year, transferred to USC, and then junior year she was visiting me again for Little 5. Obviously, this girl dying was a surprise, so really dampened the party mood for the general public. And then but my friend, she's visiting, and she's like, yo, I still want to party, I'm sorry this girl died, but I want to drink. And I came all the way from California, and I was like, okay, whatever. So we drink all day. Saturday, nobody's out, but there's a ton of cops around because this girl just got murdered, and they're just whatever. And
they're whatever.
And they're whatever. We should probably look out or something for people. And then my friend wanted some mac and cheese truck or whatever, but it was far away, and we've been drinking all day, and I was too trashed, and she's like, I'll drive. So she's driving, and we're in downtown, outside of Kilroy's.
Yeah, where my brother used to work.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I said yeah, I knew that.
Because what else are you supposed to say? Yeah. Oh, good for your brother. He worked at Kilroy's. Yeah. A great addition to the story that everyone will identify with.
Yeah. And then so she runs a stoplight, and there's all these cops, and this cop flips his light on immediately, is trying to turn around to come after us. And my friend looks at me and goes, I can't get another DUI.
I can't get another DUI.
Fucking floors it. And we're in my car, by the way, floors it. And she just is running every red, and then turns right on some random street, turns immediately into someone's driveway, turns off the car. She's like, get out. We get out, and we're just like hiding for like 6 hours.
Oh my God. Did the cops like swing by?
They were like, there was, you just heard like cops all around like looking for us.
Where did you hide?
Did they tow your car?
No, they didn't even know that was the car.
Oh, wow.
They, we were hiding in someone's backyard. Yeah.
Oh my God. For hours?
For like 6 hours.
They never got the plates?
No.
Wow.
Kids, do this at home.
Yeah.
That worked out like a charm.
Dude, I can't
wild.
get another DUI. Just
That's
really
so great.
sad.
This girl, and is she still a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Friends
She
forever.
rules.
She almost killed you, and that's a bond.
That would have been a twofer for the weekend. But
Perspective.
yeah.
Well, gang, that was a great story. I loved it. I love a good get away from the cops story. Watched a man on the news outrun the cops where the news helicopter was still following him, but he got out of the cops' jurisdiction and they had to turn around.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was in LA, not but a week and a half ago.
What? So if the news is still following you?
Yeah, they can't do anything. I mean, the news can follow you, but the cops can't.
Why didn't they just radio the cops for the next jurisdiction?
I don't know. But
Okay.
we have to now. So that chick's dead, which is a great segue into our next segment. Speak ill of the dead. This is where you have to come up with a dead person to talk shit about. I don't know if you found anyone, but I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to talk shit about the baseball player Gaylord Perry. First of all, bro, what's with that name?
Yeah, more like Gaylord Ferry.
Thank you, Myka. Got his ass.
God, is that?
Fucking baseball player. Probably hit your wife. I hope you're burning in hell, brother. Thank you.
Was yours? Okay.
That was mine.
Are
Okay.
you guys not afraid of ghosts?
No.
That's cool.
No.
Are you scared of
I'm
ghosts?
scared they're gonna like haunt me because
Gaylord Perry's got more people to haunt than me.
I hope
Brother,
this person. What?
I'm saying, if Gaylord Perry, if you...
You think Tim can't beat up a gay ghost?
Yeah. If you think I get... bro, if you want to haunt me, you're fucking mid, brother. You got better people to haunt.
That's right. Mids coming right at you, bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so usually when we do Speak Ill of the Dead, I try and Google people who are dead, and then you get a lot of things. Then I have to search for someone I'm glad is dead.
Yeah.
This time I was like, no. We're going back around the other way. I'm going to think of something I hate, find the person who made that happen, and then hope that they're dead.
Yeah.
Turns out, my first time at the bet, this person's dead as shit. Goodbye, Solveig Pfluger, the geneticist that helped munchkin cats get into existence.
What are munchkin
Fuck
cats?
that lady.
Exactly.
No, honestly.
Munchkin cats are those cats with like the tiny little arms, and so they never grow long limbs. And it's very cute looking, but it's like ruins. Cats are the epitome.
fucking
They're the
mean, yeah.
apex of physical corporeality.
Yeah.
They can jump 7 times their height. All their bones are bendy.
Yeah.
They're like truly amazing. And then you bastardize that so it'll look cute. Can't even fucking jump up on the counter. You stupid bitch. You wanted to make people buy that. She bred them. She tried to get them into the cat, whatever, the judging cup thing. Anyway, I hope you're fucking burning in hell and your limbs are short in every of your return lives. Fuck off. Solveig Pfluger, I am glad you are dead.
Yeah, you can Solveig Pflug my dick, bitch.
Tim was sitting on that for a minute.
I was more sitting on you saying apex corporeation or whatever you said, like you
that
were
was
fucking
cool.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Thank you.
That was awesome. I didn't even know that was a word.
I'm like a real DeGrasse Tyson. Neil, come at me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't. I thought you meant like people that you knew that died, and I'm like,
Oh, I've done that
You've
too.
done that too.
I don't think I have anyone that
She's
I know.
afraid of ghosts, you guys. She's afraid of ghosts. She won't do it. She won't
Yeah, all
play the
you
game.
guys are so good.
This is the first time that we've had a guest that's afraid of ghosts and the retribution of those who have passed before come on the show.
There's no one dead you dislike.
Well,
Not even Hitler? Or what are you,
Okay,
a
yeah,
Nazi?
oh, yeah,
What are you,
yeah.
a fascist?
People
you
might
heard it
get
right
dumb.
here. Elle is a fascist. She and Kanye still like Hitler.
Yeah, that's true.
No, okay,
Elle was
I'm
like,
glad
"Can
Hitler's
I bring this Fuentes character with me to the podcast?" He said. I couldn't think of his first. Matt Fuentes.
Yeah, but Nick Fuentes.
Nick. Oh fuck. See, I'm so far out of it. I don't even know his name.
I don't even know who Nick Fuentes is.
He's that guy that's been hanging out with Kanye. That's like a white supremacist.
Oh, yeah,
edge
Even though
lord.
his name is Fuentes?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
He goes, "We got to get me back across the border."
Ew.
He's trying to kick himself out because he's not white.
Yeah.
It's funny stuff.
Good bit.
Thanks.
I thought you were trying to do your Australian accent again.
No, I was just talking like a dumbass.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have anyone you want to?
I mean, I guess Hitler's a good one.
Yeah, what did he do wrong?
Yeah.
You know, he had a terrible mustache. No,
He didn't finish what he started.
yeah.
Suicide is a sin, brother.
Suicide is a sin. Yeah, I don't know. You know, maybe my great grandma, who was pretty crazy. She was like in a lot of insane asylums, but she still had 4 kids and like.
Wait, you're afraid of haunting and you're bringing up someone who's related to you who lived in insane asylums? Yeah. Those are the ghosts.
Yeah.
Those are people who
Myka.
become ghosts.
Don't stop the segment.
Sorry, but
Don't stop the segment. Elle's gotta talk shit about her great grandma.
all right, go on.
I just feel like she just had so many kids. She had like 4 kids. She fucking fucked them all up, and then she made like a terrible trajectory for the rest of our family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she installed such like insanity and, you know, bad behavior, bad treatment to her kids, which led to, you know, me. And I'm like, great, thanks, great grandma. Now everyone's fucking crazy. So
Yeah, fuck you. great
Mental
grandma.
health, break the cycle.
yeah.
That's our PSA for the show.
Yeah. We're done.
We're done?
We're done. Elle, we're done. You were an incredible guest. We just have one last segment that we do, and that's sign-offs. Myka, do you want to go first?
Sure. Signing off, it is me, Toe's mom, lover of cats with real limbs instead of the bullshit shortened ones that are an abomination unto God. A girl who thinks it's fine to call out cheating in your family and fat people in your home. It is me, your friend, Myka Fox.
All right. You have to say signing off when you do it, Elle. Signing off. It is I, a man who loves all animals and all of God's creatures, and God is real. And I know I said on the Patreon that God is a lie, but I have come to learn on TikTok that I am a piece of shit and that I am a godless, soulless person who is going to hell, and I'm going to hang out with my best friend Satan, and I am your Patreon dad. Check out patreon.com/greathang. Free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. Thank you all very much for listening. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. All right. Now you do yours, Elle.
Okay. Signing off. It's Elle Orlando, who believes in ghosts. And please, great grandma, if you're listening to this, do not haunt me. I wonder if you're up there or down there with Hitler. Tell him I say hi. No.
Bye.
No, Hitler sucks. I do not support Hitler. And
I shouldn't have to go without saying, but here we are.
here we are. And that's it. Bye.